If you're going through a SOC 1 audit, it is an audit of internal control over financial reporting. And one of the goals that we have as an auditor is to provide an opinion on the operating effectiveness of your controls. This is very difficult to get to sometimes for someone going through the audit the first time. It takes a lot of thinking and a lot of formalizing your approach to how you implement your controls in order to determine if they are indeed operating effectively. And so some of the things that we like to think about when we're going through a SOC 1 audit with one of our clients is, what exactly are you trying to accomplish as an organization? What does your company do? What is the promise that you make to your customers? What is the purpose? What is your mission, your values? Many times that can be very helpful in order to understand what controls are relevant so that we can determine what it is that needs to be operating effectively. We also want to know if management has a commitment to this. Are they involved in the design and implementation of control? Are they involved in monitoring and learning from how things are operating so that they can make it better? We always want to understand the key performance indicators that are important to your organization in order to understand what effective means to you. And so as we go through that SOC 1 process with you, these are the types of conversations that we need to have with management in order to understand what you're trying to accomplish and audit accordingly. We like to use the COSO internal control framework, which prescribes a control environment. Have you put the right people and processes in place in order to have a good functioning control environment? Risk assessment. Does management consider all the different types of risk that you face that could impact the achievement of your goals? Information and communication. Are you communicating to your employees and to your external stakeholders what's important and what's expected so that you can ensure that they are following the procedures and doing the things that meet this standard for internal control? Monitoring. Do you have monitoring activities in place so that you understand how each department is functioning, how they're performing, and you understand if your controls are operating effectively? And then, of course, we test the specific controls that are in place in order to understand over a period of time, has this control been in place and operating effectively? Was there any drop-off? Were there any changes in the environment that kept the control from operating as it should? This audit is actually a really big deal, and it's really important to the overall health of your organization. And the concept of operating effectiveness is one that you as management should spend time understanding so that you can operate it effectively prior to an auditor coming in and performing those tests of controls.